Welcome, David. Thanks ever so much for joining me today.
Hello, Pam. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today. Thank you so much. You've given me an excuse to step out of the office for a few minutes and enjoy some sunshine. So happy to be here.
Enjoy it. That's while it lasts. We don't get a lot of it. So just a few
Well,
questions for you then. So the first one is
sure.
what attracted you to the 5-day challenge? What made you decide to join it?
Well, I've never done one of these LinkedIn courses before, and I didn't really know much about how to utilize LinkedIn, but I'd heard lots and lots of stories of people saying LinkedIn's an amazing tool. You can do this and this and this, but I didn't have a clue where to start. And it was actually my mum, who's self-employed as well. She's a chartered landscape architect and is doing very well with her new business. She passed the link on to me, something that she'd found, and said, "Look, I think this is worth checking out." So I had a look, and I honestly thought, I'll give it a day, maybe two. But wow, from that very first day, that was it. I was hooked. You know, yourself and Ian, you were so grounded, so down to earth. There was no rah 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 American sort of glitz, clap your hands or what have you. It was just really down to earth, really great content, and I'm so glad that I stuck with it.
You did. You stuck with it all the way through, which is just amazing. So, what was it like then taking part in it?
As I said, I didn't have a point of reference to really compare it to, so I wasn't sure exactly what we were going to get. But I think the structure of sort of putting out a challenge first thing in the morning, it was out by 6 a.m. So those of us who were early birds and up with the sparrows, they were able to just get on it straight away before whatever else they had during the course of the day. Some of us that got up 7 and 8 o'clock because of the lockdown, everybody sort of still in their pajamas at 10 o'clock in the morning drinking tea. They could get to it then. You know, you didn't have to catch a live stream at 6 o'clock in the morning, so it made it accessible to everyone. And just those little snippets of challenges in bite-sized chunks. You know, the old adage of how do you eat an elephant? Just one bite at a time.
At a time,
Nailed it.
yeah.
Made it really made it accessible.
Yeah.
And then I think the follow-up every day with the live stream at 5 o'clock was brilliant because you made sure that everybody got it. There was nobody missed out. The comments were streaming up on the YouTube page. It was fantastic. Really good.
But it was fun, actually. I found it fun.
Yeah.
So, I've lost my caption. Bear with. There you go. What results did you experience? As a result of it, what happened?
Okay. As the course progressed, I got a deeper and deeper understanding of exactly how to construct a post. There was lots and lots of brilliant insight about not just about how to construct the post, but what content is going to get people's attention, and everything was broken down in baby steps. And the net result that when we actually got the instructions to put out a full post on the Friday with everything that we'd learned Monday through to Thursday morning, everybody did follow what was offered as instructions and advice. And the post just blew my mind. By the Sunday night, it was still going, and it actually got my first time ever. I got a trending hashtag in one of my LinkedIn posts. I could not believe the number of views that I got as a result of that one post.
Yeah.
Okay. I've had 3 new inquiries. I've had more newsletter signups than I can remember.
Really?
Already, responding to inquiries. It's been fantastic. What I've learned, I couldn't put a price tag on just in that 1 week.
It was incredible.
Really
I kind of followed your journey afterwards, and you were sort of saying, I've had like interest in my product. And what's interesting is it's not a very low price tag product. It's not a small thing.
No.
So, you have almost a niche market, and it still worked.
Yeah.
I felt. So,
yeah.
What made you think about doing the masterclass?
I think, to be honest, if you'd have asked me before I started the 5-day class, I would have said, nah, not for me. And arms folded, not doing it. But the amount of value that you delivered in 5 days just blew my mind. And I thought, I absolutely believe that they've only scratched the surface. I can absolutely believe it because the amount of quality that was there There was nothing held back. Any questions that came up, you were happy to answer. I think there were just one or two things that you said. That's just a really brief overview, but we'll deep dive into that within the masterclass. And I think that was probably one of the things that sold me on it. But really, more than anything else, it was the amount of content that you delivered. I thought, wow, these people really, really know what they're talking about. And this is something I'm happy to invest in now moving forward with my business.
Because you didn't feel that we were just dangling a carrot and giving you a little tiny bit. I think that happens a lot, doesn't it, in sales? And you, at the end of it, you think, well, I didn't really get anything from that, but we actually gave some value, which is what we set out to do. You know, so your business is tiny homes. Just tell us a little bit about that. What is it that you do?
Okay, sure, happy to. Well, you know, when you're, in fact, probably at the moment, what's going on in the world is probably a perfect example. Is, you know, when you're in a situation where you've perhaps got aging granny, you know, and this has really brought home, your heartstrings go out, you think how far away she is, and at the moment she may well be isolated. Or perhaps you've got adult children back from university and they've been at university for 3 years. You've got used to having your peace and quiet. Well, really, that's what we do. We help people to bridge that gap and help bring families closer together. It might be that somebody's looking to work from home more effectively, more efficiently. And we actually produce modular homes, whether it's a garden office or a little studio apartment, whatever it is that you need. We can offer that and we can help to solve those problems. And we're also unique in the marketplace, to the best of my knowledge, that we're a not-for-profit organization and we're deliberately designed to go out there and really make a difference, really putting people before profit. That's what we're all about. And I think the ethos behind the company is why so many people have taken an interest, done a little bit of homework and found out, these aren't just some other big commercial developer. I really want to find out more about what these people are about. And I think that's why we've got such a good response.
So even if somebody sort of said, well, I don't know, anything from a personal trainer to a beauty therapist, they could actually put a pod if they had the room and actually run a business from it as well. So it's got lots of different uses, which is absolutely brilliant. One last question. Given that you now know how LinkedIn works in terms of networking, etc., I'm taking that you're going to be happy to connect with anybody, share your network with them, and vice versa.
Absolutely. I think it's really important. Another thing that we learned from the course is just how important those connections can be. And I really liked your example straight away about making new connections. It's not about immediately trying to sell to them. I think your example of walking up to somebody in a bar and immediately proposing to them was wonderful. And you'd never do that in real life. Of course, you'd always wait until at least the second date. But it's about building those relationships, building that rapport, getting to know one another, and seeing how you can help one another. So
that's right.
Happy to connect with anybody.
That you connect to is a potential customer, but they may be a potential referrer, and you may be a potential referrer for them as well. So it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the course. I look forward to seeing you on the masterclass. And the best thing of all is watching how much success you got from the challenge and how many inquiries you got for your products. So that's just amazing. So thank you so much.
Fantastic.
And
thank you.
We'll pop your link to your LinkedIn profile below and your website in case anyone wants to check it out. Is that all right?
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks,
perfect.
David.
No problem at all.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.